Hi everyone, and welcome to this video channel Science Class 8. In the previous video class we studied chapter number 3. Chapter number 3, Synthetic Fiber and Plastics. In the previous video class we studied about this chapter number 3, and today also let's continue this chapter number 3, Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. Let's see. It is in textbook page number 32. Starts from textbook page number 32. Okay, in the previous video class we studied up to plastics come. As materials of choice, plastics is non-reactive. Plastic is light, strong and durable. All these things we studied in the previous video class about the thermoplastics, thermosetting plastics like that. So today I want to mention some of the few points about the characteristics of synthetic fibers. So synthetic fibers are strong, durable and wrinkle resistant. They dry off quickly and are easy to maintain. Synthetic fibers melt on heating, and if the clothes catch fire it can be dangerous. The fabric melts and sticks to the body of the person wearing it. And clothes made of synthetic fabrics are not suitable for wearing during hot summer days. And one more point, synthetic fibers are extremely fine, so the clothes made of synthetic fibers do not have sufficient pores for the sweats to come out, evaporate and cool our body. So because of this, clothes made from synthetic fibers are make use feel hot and uncomfortable during summer. And one more point, clothes made of natural fibers like cotton are more comfortable during summer. And this is due to the large pores of cotton cloths that allow the body sweat to evaporate through the pores and make us feel cool. So these are some characteristics of synthetic fibers. Today let's see textbook page number 38. Plastics are poor conductors. As we have mentioned about this thing in the previous video class. Here some points are there. Did you know plastics find extensive use in the healthcare industry? Some examples of their use are the packaging of tablets, threads used for stitching wounds, syringes, doctor's gloves, and a number of medical instruments. So in this, plastics are also used. Special plastic cookware is used in microwave ovens for cooking food. In microwave ovens, the heat cooks the food but does not affect the plastic vessel. And Teflon is a special plastic on which oil and water do not stick. And it is used for non-stick coating on cookwares. And next point, let's see, fireproof plastics. Although synthetic fiber catches fire easily, and it is interesting to know that the uniform of firemen have coating of melamine plastic to make them flame resistant. This is also very important. So plastics and environment. Plastics and environment, let's see. Here, whenever we go to market, whenever we go to things plastics we have seen. So let's see, when we go to the market, we usually get things wrapped in plastic or packed in polythene bags. That is one reason why plastic waste keeps getting accumulated in our homes. Ultimately, plastic finds its way to the garbage. Disposal of plastic is a major problem. Fine. Okay. Go. A material. So, a material which gets decomposed through natural process, such as action by bacteria, that is called biodegradable waste. So waste can be of two types. Number one is biodegradable waste, and number two is non-biodegradable waste. So biodegradable waste is a waste which can be decomposed through natural process and such as action by bacteria, that is called biodegradable. A material which is not easily decomposed by natural processes, and that term is non-biodegradable. And table 8.3.3, please look at that. Types of waste, approximate time taken to degenerate, and nature of material. One table is shown here. Say peels of vegetable and fruits, leftover food stuff, etc. And approximate time taken to degenerate is 1 to 2 weeks. And nature of material is biodegradable. Paper, 10 to 30 days, approximate time taken to degenerate, and nature of material is biodegradable. Cotton cloth, 2 to 5 months, nature of material is biodegradable. Wood, 10 to 15 years, nature of material biodegradable. Woolen cloths, approximate time taken to degenerate is about a year. Nature of material is biodegradable. Tin, aluminum, and other metal cans. Approximate time taken to degenerate is 100 to 500 years. Nature of material is non-biodegradable. Plastic bags. Approximate time taken to degenerate is several years. Nature of material is non-biodegradable. So this is for table 3.3. And next, textbook page number 39. Let's see. Textbook page number 39. Textbook page number 39. Here, let's see. Since plastic takes several years to decompose, it is not environment friendly. It causes environmental pollution. Besides, the burning process in the synthetic material is quite slow and it does not get completely burned easily. In the process, it releases lots of poisonous fumes into the atmosphere, causing air pollution. How can this problem be solved? Okay, next, say here inside this darkened area, some points are also there. Now let's read out. Have you ever seen a garbage dump where animals are eating garbage? In the process of eating the food waste, they swallow materials like polythene bags and wrappers of food. Can you imagine the consequences? The plastic material chokes the respiratory system of these animals or forms a lining in their stomach and can be the cause of their death. So, whenever we use plastic polythene bags, and even our food materials are also wrapped with the plastic. So when some of the animals, when they eat these plastic materials, then this plastic soaks in their respiratory system and forms a lining in their stomach also. And this is one of the main cause of their death. Polybags, or simply we say polybags. It is polythene bags carelessly thrown here and there are responsible for clogging the drains. 2. Sometimes we are very careless and throw the wrappers of chips, biscuits and other eatables on the road or in parks or picnic places. Should we not think twice before doing so? As a responsible citizen, what measures do you suggest to keep public places clean and free of plastic? So, we should throw plastic bags, poly bags, very carefully. Disposal of plastic bags is very important, and we should be a very responsible citizen to keep our public places clean and free of plastic. Next, here, avoid the use of plastics as far as possible, and make use of bags made of cotton or jute when you go for shopping. The biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste should be collected separately and disposed of separately. Practice this in your homes, and can you suggest some other ways in which you can contribute towards reducing the use of plastic materials? It is better to recycle plastic waste. Most of the thermoplastics can be recycled, and make a list of items that can be recycled. However, during recycling, certain coloring agents are added. This limits its uses, especially for storage of food. As a responsible citizen, remember the 5R principle. Here is 5R principle is there: reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and refuse. So this is 5R. I mention again: reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and refuse. Develop habits which are environment friendly. So the environment friendly habits we should try to develop. And here some points are also mentioned. Let's see. Fiber wise, do not throw plastic bags in the water bodies or on the road. And take a cotton carry bag or a jute bag while going for shopping. Try to minimize the use of plastic materials. Example, use a steel lunch box instead of a plastic one. So when the children go to school, they should use, plastic. Most of the students, they use plastic lunch box. Instead of using plastic lunch box, and they have to use they have to use a steel lunch box. Steel lunch box is more better than plastic lunch box. Okay, with that we end this chapter. So now let's see textual questions. Textual questions. Textbook page number 41 textual questions are there. Let's see. Textual questions, textbook page number 41. So textual questions. Question number 1, explain why some fibers are called synthetic. So for the answer for this question, I will say this is video class. Yes, if answer is writing on the somewhere, then it is much more better. But here for me there is no that type of chance, so I will just say the answer. Explain why some fibers are called synthetic. Question number 1. In the answer, some fibers which are not natural, that means man-made fibers. That means some fibers which are not natural called synthetic because they are made by chemical processing of petrochemicals. The synthetic fibers are made up of very large units called polymers. Some of the synthetic fibers are rayon, nylon, and acrylon. So this is the answer for question number 1. Question number 2, mark, tick the correct answer. So we have to tick the correct answer. Rayon is different from synthetic fibers because number A, it has a silk-like appearance. Number B, it is obtained from wood pulp. Number C, its fibers can also be woven like those of natural fibers. The correct answer is B. The correct answer is B. This B. It is obtained from wood pulp. The correct answer is B. Question number 3. Question number 3. Fill in the blanks with appropriate words. Question number 3A. Synthetic fibers are also called dyes or dyes fibers. So you have to fill this blank as synthetic fibers are also called man-made or artificial fibers. So the word to be filled up here is man-made or artificial. Okay, number B. Synthetic fibers are synthesized from raw materials called dyes. So for this number B, synthetic fibers are synthesized from raw material called petrochemicals. So the word you have to fill up here is petrochemicals. And question number C. Like synthetic fibers, plastics is also a polymer. Okay, polymer. This should be polymer. Next, question number 4. Let's see. Question number 4. Give examples which indicate that nylon fibers are very strong. So, nylon fibers are very strong, so we have to give examples. Okay, in the answer you can write, nylon is a very strong fiber. That is why nylon is used for making parachutes, rock climbing ropes, fishing nets, seat belts, etc. A nylon thread is elastic and light, but actually stronger than a steel wire. So this is the answer for question number 4. Question number 5. Explain why plastic containers are favored for storing food. Let's see. Question number 5. Plastic containers are favored for storing food for the following reasons. Say number 1, plastic containers are lightweight, so they are easy to handle. And point number 2, the price of plastic containers is very less as compared to other containers. And point number 3, they have good strength. And point number 4, plastic containers are durable. And these are the answers for question number 5. Question number 5. For question number 6, let's see. Explain the difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. Explain the difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. So we have to give, in the previous video class also I already explained about these things. For today's question number 6, I will give the answer. Say the difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. In the thermoplastic, plastics which gets deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily. These are known as thermoplastics. That means in the thermoplastics, plastics which get deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily. Whereas in thermosetting plastics, plastics which, when molded once, cannot be softened by heating. So these are called thermosetting plastics. And point number 2, polythene and PVC in the thermoplastic. Polythene and PVC are some of the examples of thermoplastics. You know, polythene and PVC, polyvinyl chloride. These are examples of thermoplastics. And examples of, say, thermosetting plastics are bakelite and melamine. And point number 3, thermoplastic. They are used for manufacturing toys, combs, and various types of containers. And for thermosetting plastics, bakelite is used for making electrical switches, handles of various utensils, etc. Melamine is used for making floor tiles, kitchenware, and fabrics which resist fire. Okay, next question number 7. Explain why the following are made of thermosetting plastics. Number A, saucepan handles. Here, for question number 7, answer A. Say, thermosetting plastics are used in making saucepan handle. Let's see. Melamine, a kind of thermosetting plastic, is resists fire and can tolerate heat better than other plastics. So it is used for making saucepan handle which resists fire. And for number B, electrical plugs, switches, and plug boards. Thermosetting plastics are used. For this number B, say bakelite. Bakelite, a kind of thermosetting plastic, is a poor conductor of heat and electricity, so it is used for making electrical plugs, switches, plug boards, etc. And for question number 8, let's see question number 8. Categorize the materials of the following products into can be recycled and cannot be recycled. We have to categorize the materials of the following product. So let's see, plastic toys. Plastic toys, carry bags, ballpoint pens, plastic bowls, plastic covering on electrical wires, and plastic chairs can be recycled, as these are the thermoplastic. And telephone instruments, cooker handles, and electrical switches cannot be recycled, as these are thermosetting plastics. Question number 9, let's see question number 9. Question number 9, Rana wants to buy shirts for summer. Should he buy cotton shirts or shirts made from synthetic material? Advice, Rana, giving your reason. So the answer for this question number 9, let's see. Actually, Rana wants to buy shirts for summer. And should he buy cotton shirts or shirts made from synthetic material? Advice, Rana, giving your reason. Answer, let's see. Rana is advised to buy a cotton shirt for summer because cotton absorbs the sweat and the pores in cotton, allows easy evaporation, and keeps our body cool, whereas synthetic shirts don't absorb sweat. so they are very uncomfortable to wear in summers. And next, question number 10. Give examples to show that plastics are non-corrosive in nature. Question number 10. Give examples to show that plastics are non-corrosive in nature. So we have to give answer. Question number 10. We can store various kinds of chemicals and other materials in plastic containers because they are non-reactive and does not react with water and air. Say for example, Teflon. A kind of plastic is used as a coating to manufacture non-stick cookware. And for bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity, so it is used for making electric switches and handles of the utensils. And melamine is used for making floor tiles and kitchenware. And next point, let's see question number 11. Question number 11. Should the handle and the bristles of a toothbrush be made of the same material? Explain your answer. Question number 11. In the question number 11, the bristles of a toothbrush should be made of soft material so that it does not harm the gums, and the handle should be made of hard material so that it can give a firm grip. Therefore, the bristles are made up of nylon fibers which are strong, elastic, lustrous, lightweight, and easy to handle. And the handle is made of hard plastic as it is strong, durable, poor conductor of heat and electricity. And this is the point. And question number 12. Avoid plastics as far as possible. Comment on this advice. Question number 12 answer. Nowadays, plastics become very important in our daily life, even though we should avoid them as far as possible as for the following reason. Point number 1. Plastics are non-biodegradable and take a lot of time to decompose. Plastics are not eco-friendly. By burning plastics, poisonous fumes are released that cause air pollution. Sometimes cows and other animals may eat plastics present in the garbage, which may choke their respiratory system and even cause death. The plastic left in the soil results in soil pollution. And plastic bags drain into the water bodies, cause threat to the aquatic life also. Polybags choke the drains and sewage pipes, thus causing lot of trouble. So this is the answer for question number 12. And now let's see next question number 13. Question number 13. In the question number 13, what the question says, let's see. Match the terms of column A correctly with the phrases given in column B. So column A and column B we have to match. Number 1, polyester. Polyester. Teflon, polyester, Teflon, rayon, nylon. And in the column B, number A, prepared by using wood fur, used for making parachutes and stockings, used to make non-stick cookwares, fabrics do not wrinkle easily. So these are given column A and B. So number 1 polyester. This number 1 polyester should match with this number D. Number D. Polyester fabrics do not wrinkle easily. So this number 1 should match with D. And number 2 Teflon. Teflon. It should match with what? C. Teflon is used to make non-stick cookwares. So this one is the correct answer. And number 3 rayon. Rayon, it should match with number A, prepared by using wood verb. And number 4 nylon. Nylon should match with B. Nylon used for making parachutes and stockings. Like this, we have to match. And for question number 14, manufacturing synthetic fibers is actually helping conservation of forests. And comment, this is the question. Manufacturing synthetic fiber is actually helping conservation of forests. Synthetic fibers manufacturing is actually helping conservation of forests. Yes, we have to comment about this point. Answer question number 14. Synthetic fibers, also known as man-made fibers. Synthetic fibers are man-made fibers, and these fibers are made from petrochemicals. For manufacturing synthetic fibers, cutting of trees or killing of animals is not required, and we can conserve our natural environment using synthetic fibers. So hence manufacturing synthetic fibers is actually helping conservation of forests. That is the point. And for question number 15, let's see. Describe an activity to show that thermoplastic is a poor conductor of electricity. Describe an activity to show that thermoplastic is a poor conductor of electricity. We have to describe an activity. So we can describe an activity to show that thermoplastic is a poor conductor of electricity. How? Say we have to take a small piece of thermoplastic material and connect it between the circuit cord. Then in the figure, say I will draw, when we connect conductor in the circuit, current passes through it and the bulb glows. But if we connect thermoplastic in the circuit, no current passes and the bulb does not glow. Say one activity we can show here one activity. Okay, for this question number 15, let's see. Question number 15. We can show an activity here. Say here maybe battery. Here maybe one battery. Battery. positive, negative, maybe here, positive, negative, and here is circuit, and here is the conductor. Suppose conductor is here, this is the conductor, and here current can flow. Here is the valve. Then current flows through this direction. This is the material. If thermoplastic is kept here, then no current will flow. Then this bulb will not glow. Okay. Here for today, let's stop here, and in the next video class I will bring you another topic. For today, bye.